Breathe more. Breathe more. Breathe more and think less. Breathe more and talk less. Breathe more and talk less. Because when you breathe more, you are taking in the support and the resources and the available fuel that the cosmos is making available to you. And you're filling your body and your mind with nourishment because your breath is a nourisher. Your breath is your feeder. Your breath is your supplier of all good things. So when you breathe more and talk less, when you breathe more and think less, you are satisfying and securing your entire being. You're satisfying and securing your mind, your body, your soul, because only your breath can satisfy and secure you. Thinking is an expenditure. It's a spending of valuable breath resources. Talking is an expenditure, is a spending of your valuable breath resources. And that is why the more you talk, the more you think, is the less you achieve. Because talking and thinking achieve nothing at all. It is a way of spending what the breath is giving you. So if you want to benefit and profit from the 20 to 25,000 breaths a day that come to you, talk less and breathe more. Think less and breathe more. And when you talk, make sure that you're streaming your breath. You're filling your talk with nourishment, that what you're saying makes sense, that what you're talking makes for full meaning, supported by your breath. Your breath is supplying and supporting you, and supplying and supporting what you're thinking and what you're saying. So the more important thing is not the thought, is not the word, it's the breath. For your breath is your life, and your life is your breath. And anytime you have anything to do, take some time out to breathe on it. If you have a problem in front of you, take time to breathe on it. Don't chatter, don't think. Breathe on your problems. If you have anxieties in your life, no amount of chatter, no amount of thinking is going to resolve those anxieties. But I tell you something, 5 minutes worth of breathing on your anxieties will erase them, will remove them. When your problems come up to you, don't chat about them. Don't chat with your neighbors about them. Breathe on them. Submit your problems to your breath, and your breath will settle them. Your breath will resolve them. I'm going to ask you to do yourself a favor. Firstly, Realize that your breath consciousness chorus is the most important chorus in your life. Take the time out to realize that the act of conscious breathing, your acts of singing your breath chorus, is your acts of renewing yourself. It's a reviving of yourself. It's a realigning of yourself with what? WATT, the wattage, the units of energy that you are, because your breath is your units of energy. Your breath is your streams of energy which you use to create your experiences. So when you're looking at your experiences, first look at your breath and realize that your breath is currency. Your breath is raw material. Your breath is your factors of production. It is with your breath that you create your body, that you create your mind, that you create your experiences. Your breath is a genius. Your breath is the God that knows how to create all things and who creates all things. Your breath is your spirit. Your breath is every living thing that you're looking at. It's all of the ether and air and water and fire and earth frequencies. That is your breath. Your breath is everything. There is no thing in your life, in your body, in your experience that isn't an expression of your breath. So value your breath. Take the time out to acquaint yourself with your breath. Sing your breath chorus. Love your breath chorus. Know yourself as your breath. Feel yourself as your breath. And if you think I'm taking too much time to emphasize the value of your breath, stop breathing for a moment and see what happens. Now, the reverse. Start breathing consciously and begin to see what happens. Everything in your life becomes better when you breathe on it. Everything in your life becomes sweeter when you breathe on it. Everything in your life becomes more beneficial when you breathe on it. You yourself become more satisfied and feel more secure when you accept yourself as your breath and love yourself as your breath. Everything that I am saying, I am the proof of what I'm saying. Now make yourself accept the truth of who you are as your breath, and then you'll be able to speak with the authority supplied to you by your breath, because your breath is your authority. Your breath is your truth. Your breath is your foundation. You are your breath. Know that. Be that. Celebrate that. And you will rid yourself of all worries, all anxieties, all problems, all questions that cannot be answered by thinking and by talking. All issues are resolved by your breath, which is life, which knows how to create life.